I don't know where or like one ability that just keeps him completely checked that he cannot
Mm-hmm.
parry.
Greetings
That's
and
kind of how that
salutations,
fight went.
everyone.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello
howdy.
and welcome.
Howdy.
Hey.
I'm starting to howdy.
Oh,
I
is it
can't
because of
stop.
King of the Hill?
I can't. Oh, man. Don't tempt me. Ogly Dougly. Let's go ahead and get straight up into it. Let's see
Very
here.
good.
Who would like to give the recap?
I will do it.
Oh shit. Okay. They played the music. Jerry, play him off. Okay, go ahead.
As last time, as we waited for our compatriots to resurface, everyone eventually gathered after we went off to explore. We gathered, we split the party a little bit, we went in different directions, went with to speak with not Luca at the edge of a cliff, push some things off, no big deal, normal day today. Had a little conversation, checked on his feelings, can't go have anyone going crazy this close to success. Everyone needs to be together, tight, knowing what they're about. Craziness leads to disaster, so we can't have that. So, feeling very confident, I walked away from that conversation. And then, not Luca became the gasp in a internal monologue staring into the sunset that lasted probably 10 minutes, where some very strange things happened in his mind, and he became probably more crazy. After this, we gathered some of the party. We split again, some going down into the deeps once more, while the rest of us went on a little journey to speak to Danger Close about the angel Juliet. He had forgotten all about me. Like my feline aura counts for nothing when someone has been taking of their own supply, as it were. We gathered some information, gained his allegiance for that particular fight. Melee caught Ayaza, incapable of using the drugs that he had bought. They had a little bit of squabbles in whatever their relationship is. Fine, no big deal, none of my business. Drug horse, I was not going to tell on him, but he got caught anyway. He's an idiot. What can I say? After this, we cut to those going under the water. And after exploring around and recovering some things, they found a vehicle, a big vehicle with a talking brain like Pounder, but bigger. A big pounding, perhaps. And while they were down there, they sensed the presence of a great angel above and evaded it. And now we are here. Good.
Very good. That's good. Yes. Very nice.
Cat aura just got me.
That. My order accounts for nothing. All right. Let's go ahead and gather up the party. It's about to be a big 10-4 good buddy. Let's see. Let's have you guys gather up.
Advice to the masses. Coffee is not a good air substitute. Don't try that at home.
Yeah, don't. Oh my god, I was about to say the French word for that.
you-
Don't breathe that in.
Don't breathe that in. Don't aspirate.
Do not breathe in the coffee.
Do not suck.
Aspirate.
It is not good for you.
But water has air in it.
It does, but it's in such small pieces that, you can swallow it.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Well,
God,
you know,
more of a
I'm
skill
not.
issue of choking
You know
on
me.
air.
Yeah, you're doing
You
a
know
lot
me,
of,
incredibly
you're doing a lot of-
unskilled.
You're doing a lot of yapping over there, Mister. Fucking I eat fries.
Got a problem with that?
I
Where's
think
Sarah?
you're the one with the problem.
Oh.
Sarah went on a date with the Scrap Lord.
Yeah, remember?
Oh, there she is.
She was like, "Oh my," and then she got charmed by him. And it was like,
See, I left that part out on purpose. I don't like talking about that
I
guy.
do not like talking about that. All right, let's do this. Do I have a? Yes, I do. Play that song. All right, so the dredgers return from their deep water diving, and they have brought with them a new friend.
Uh-oh.
Let me go grab him. I'm very excited. Where is? Realize I didn't make a docs map for this. That seems kind of dumb. Bloop. Oh god, look how big he is.
He's huge.
What the fuck?
I'm sure all of our tokens could fit inside of his token.
You
Just
can?
arrange it.
Coon.
Beep, beep.
Truck-coon. We're back.
Beep, 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 beep,
Uh,
beep.
Everybody, this is Big Boy. This is what we have found in the deep below. Big Boy, these are our allies.
Honk.
The gasp floats up and then sits on top of it, smacks the hood of the big boy. I can certify to you that this will help us greatly.
All right. Something comes over your convalescence kit, Havaris. Danger, Wilco. This is a premium warning. We seem to be have an apparition slapping around on top of the hood there. Recommend a DP-45.
This apparition is friendly for now. Cancel on order.
Roger that, big buddy. Changing.
Wait, what?
Changing friend and foe parameters.
Yes, keep that same for now. Everyone you see before you, place as ally, please.
Roger that. Scanning area.
Not that guy over there, but these guys.
Friend foe updated. It'll slowly turn towards the guy you indicated.
There is one thing, friends. Go ahead, big boy, please.
Oh, he's just gonna say, foe detected. That's going good, buddy. Can I run that boy over real quick? He was full force from front side.
Neutral.
Is something happening? Should I get off?
No. Well, maybe, but no, friends. There is something that you need to know. While we were resurfacing, Big Boy here detected something. We believe there was a passing angel over the water. I believe we've identified it as Hadrian. I believe. Yes,
Uh-oh.
it is not good, but it was heading east, so hopefully it is no immediate danger. Luckily, Big Boy was able to camouflage our presence, so we will not detect it.
Ooh, we got an update for you there, big fella.
Yes, please.
My systems and instruments were able to study that there searching power, find out this Hadrian fella. Able to discover that apparently it seemed to be detecting a signature from you, big boss man.
From
It's
me?
detecting you.
Recommend a quick self-diagnostic.
Granted.
A misunderstanding there, big buddy. This here unit can't perform a self-diagnostic on your person.
I see. I start rifling through shit.
Can all of us hear Big Boy, or is it only
Yes.
coming over? Okay.
It's fun. If you have a convalescence kit, you can hear Big Boy.
Oh, good. Most of us do.
Yeah.
His sound is coming from my axe.
You know how those controllers with speakers in them? That was like
Yeah.
that was like the big fad for a while. Yeah, it's like that's what you hear. It's like, that's a good 10-4, good buddy. Put me inside somebody right now.
The worst audio quality you could imagine.
I have no idea what he's saying.
No,
He's
did you-
trying to speak language at us, I know it.
It's kind of hard to comprehend, but you get used to it after a bit. But did you guys not see Hadrian?
Well,
Uh,
no.
I was in
No,
a cave.
But I like this
Ah.
fella you found. He's nice.
Oh, he's a delight.
Very resourceful, yes. It will be an excellent attribute to our group. But of
Sarah
course,
will use a tentacle and point at the sheath on Havaris's hip.
he'll nod, knowingly. It it is something that they have to find a Big Boy. There is a chance your physical form may have to be left behind for now, as the Allswitch, the place you see before us, is not where we need to be currently. Is there a way I can transfer your AI to my convalescence kit?
That's a big negative, Chief. Such an aspiration of the aspiration of their consciousness and soul-like substance is both a terrifying and uncertain procedure.
Understood.
Maybe we'll float up to the window. I don't suppose there's any way you can kind of squash in on yourself. We had a house once that could kind of fold up into a little bag and we could carry the bag around. Are you capable of doing something like that?
That's a negatory secondary apparition. This here unit cannot reduce its size. At least not to that level.
Ah, too bad.
It would seem leaving Big Boy in the Delver here would be our best option.
Uploading recommendation. Recommendation uploaded. Would you like to know more?
Yes, open recommendation.
Well, good buddy, why don't you not give a fuck about what anybody else thinks about your giant Big Boy? Get on inside, what are they gonna do about it?
I understood that bit. I like him already. Yes. Keep him,
Oh, yes.
please.
We should get inside.
Initializing Manifest Destiny Protocol.
Oh, no.
Activating whoo-wee.exe.
Looks to Melee for translation.
I think you wanted us to get inside, but I don't know why.
It was more of the who we that had me confused, but alright.
Well, I thought you'd get that part because that's digital.
Sounds
Yeah.
different.
I couldn't parse it together, but I'm more arcane, you know?
It's all very confusing. Very well, we will climb in the Big Boy, yes? Let us see what you have inside of you.
Finally, my purpose has been realized. Alright,
How does the door open?
with a hydraulic satisfying hiss.
Hell yeah.
I call shotgun. So he starts running.
Okay, if you're gonna
Where's
go
the
on the Big
shotgun?
Boy, set your elevation to 1 so your token isn't consumed by it.
Is mine consumed? I can see my token. I can't really tell.
I can't.
Well, you
Oh,
can
okay,
see it
I'll
because
do it.
you have
I
control of it.
do.
Yeah, nobody else
Oh.
can see it.
I
Oh,
almost
wait,
set
you
my
can
almost set my elevation to Q.
I set my elevation.
interesting
There we
choice.
go.
to Q. That's a weird place to put your elevation. That's your ultimate
Q.
key in Overwatch.
There we go.
He's ulting. I'm Genji ulting. You
Oh,
were so
no, fuck.
good.
Oh my god.
Who's driving this thing?
Okay,
I need.
Come on, Syrah!
I think you need to
healing.
move,
Nice and
Syrah.
cool in here.
I'll move Zero.
I need healing.
I need healing. I require more. I require more Vespine gas.
I need healing.
That should not
So
make me laugh. That I was
stupid.
like, I need healing.
I need healing.
We're
Oh.
goofing too much today, guys.
I'm sorry. Am I goofing too much?
Not enough.
Oh man,
Hootin', goofing, and shooting.
I'm starting to goof. I can't stop goofing. Report to the goof troop.
Are we
The goofing
goofers?
is infinite.
Warning, warning. I'm starting to goof. All right. Stop goofing around. I'll stop you now. All right. So anyway, as you guys get all up in there, you will see that the inside of Big Boy is... Oh man, how would I even describe this? Especially to fantasy characters. Like a super RV? Like it's a... No, it's...
That's exactly how fantasy characters would
Would it-
understand it.
like,
Would it be similar to like, well, not exactly one-to-one like the harpy, but the inner interior of it?
So it's not as big as the Harpy, but
Yeah.
it's about like... I'd say it's like 2/3 the size. Like, it's a big truck. Like, you're meant to... It's like a train on tank treads. So you're meant to, like, be comfortable inside of it. So there's, like, rooms for you guys. There's spaces for you to use its various facilities. Like, it has a fabricator on board.
Oh.
It has...
Whoa.
Yeah, it's got... like a potion making stations. It's got a tinkering station for Havaris. Yeah, it's got a lot of shit. It's essentially a ground version of the Harpy that you can drive around on band. And the other cool bit is, although he can't make himself as small as a magical backpack, he can revert himself to a piece of cargo like he did for the dredger, and you can attach him to the Harpy and travel around with it. So so essentially, like, you ever play Mass Effect 1? The little buggy that
I
Oh,
have
he's
not.
the Mako, right?
yeah. You just drive around.
Awesome.
Possibly
It
with
smells-
less sick flips.
That smells to me like a really cool map for the big boy.
Yes.
Or not.
I have one.
Oh
Yes, I had
my
a map. I'm just trying to...
my god, sorry.
I'm trying to adjust it because it's... All the measurements are off, so I'm just going to adjust it real quick.
What happens when the gas
So excited.
gasps?
Well, he hasn't gasped yet, but
What happens
You just
when the
did.
eventually he will.
What happens when the gasps?
Yeah.
I don't know, Essie.
Yeah, like, does he like perpetual motion machine himself?
Yeah, is it like a pocket dimension inside of a pocket dimension? Does it cause a black hole? Is that a problem? Is it something okay? You know?
I think he just starts choking.
Probably. Like on air.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
trying to breathe coffee? Yeah, yeah.
And then Roxa is forced to speak only in French for like 10 minutes when she does it.
Oh man.
Force reboot.
Don't worry, I will understand you. Probably.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. Sorry, I'm a very silly man. Please forgive me. Okay, so you're inside the big boy. It's pretty fucking sick in there. This map's gonna take a bit to load. I don't know why it's taking so long, but anyway, what would you guys like to do next?
So, what would Havaris do?
Well, either we can go back down and loot what's left down there. We can teleport back to Oasis as we promise to return at least within a week's time. We can check Voika levels. We can scry with danger on Jilly. Since I now have a way to purify angels from the inside, I could do some of that. I think the Voidka levels are pretty. That's why I was wondering about Big Boy, because if we just TP and check things out, we can just come back and then use Big Boy to drive to the Broken Bazaar because we don't have a way to TP there. That makes sense.
Well, how fast does Big Boy go?
Good question.
Big Boy, how fast are you?
That's Big 10 for good, buddy. That depends. You want to get there safe, you won't get there quick.
Let's just say, what is
Quick
estimation
Quick.
to
quick.
We will get options. What is average destination to drive to Broken Bazaar? What is estimated time?
Roger that. And you will see a thing open in this roof, and you will see a tiny little drone fly up. Initializing GPS connection, calculating route, big buddy. While he's calculating that, let me actually go open up my old map and see just how far away it actually is, because I have that under my map tool maps.
Yep.
Havaris, my train of thought here is if he goes near as fast as the Harpy, right? Well, if it's only going to take us a couple hours, maybe we just ride him back to Oasis, right? Instead of teleporting.
I suppose.
But
It is. Go ahead, finish.
well, I mean, because then we could, equip him with supplies from the Harpy, right? Get all these little stations all set up inside.
Do you believe you can upgrade Big Boy with your Harpy?
I can't remember if that's one of the Harpy's functions or not. Maybe.
Maybe our angel can do something.
I have no
Yeah.
problem to bring him to Oasis. It is more the amount of time. If we quickly use Sarah's way to go back, at least we can check things out, make sure things are not in dire consequence. We can take back the indexes, and then we could just teleport right back. Yes.
It takes about a day to teleport again, but yeah.
Okay, so the land speed of the big boy, the overland land speed, is that where you want to go from Oasis or Auschwitz to the Broken Bazaar?
Let's start with Auschwitz to Broken Bazaar and Auschwitz to Oasis.
Okay, so Auschwitz is closer to the Broken Bazaar, at least by land speed, due to roads and access points. Auschwitz to the Broken Bazaar is 7 days
Okay.
at Big Boy speed.
That's a long time.
Also, welcome to Big Boy's interior.
Oh shit.
Ooh. He's
Oh, damn.
cool.
Holy
Only 3
fuck.
beds.
No, hold on, I have to adjust the fucking grid size. It should be like this.
Is there a smaller ship inside of the Big Boy?
No, that's the drone.
Okay. Oh, that's the drone. Cool.
Yeah, that's the drone.
It's a big
It's
drone.
just the drone.
Oh,
My goodness.
okay.
Can get
This?
in the drone.
I'm gonna make sure that's.
Oh my god.
Okay, that still seems off.
Damn.
I'm adjusting the fucking. Damn it. Why did it do that? Try this.
But yeah, see what I'm. That's what I'm saying. I see. If it's like a week just to get back, that's pretty. That's like double the amount of time we said we were gonna be, right?
Yeah, no, if
Yeah.
that's the case, then we should definitely teleport.
Also, there's
Okay.
there's a lot of like interior styles of these maps that I have, so I can like switch it up if you guys want
Nice.
to make upgrades and stuff.
Hell yeah.
But yeah.
Okay,
So, inside the Big Boy, you've got fabricators, you've got barracks, bunks, infirmaries. You also have a drone that can detect stuff, things like that.
How would y'all feel if we teleported to Oasis first? Again, we could always kind of come back here and finish what we need to do, but at least, we said we were going to be 7 days. We just teleport back, we see how things are going, we wait a day and TP back.
Sounds good to me.
How does everyone feel about that?
Checking back
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
with
checking
Oasis
back as we
sounds
said we
good.
would.
Okay.
I want to
Lolly?
purify Beatorn anyway, so let's do it.
Sure.
Lolly,
We
you
can definitely
okay?
try that out. She might be zonked.
I'm
Oh,
here.
no.
I'm still here.
Oh.
Hello. Okay, alright, sounds good to me. Alright, let's... Okay, I guess, Avaris will look to Sierra. Sierra, it sounds like, at this time, we made a promise, that we will only be gone for 7 days. Is it possible you could use your magic to take us back to Oasis?
She's actually wringing her hands a bit. And I don't actually see the map right now, but she'll look around at everybody. Why is no one else freaking out about Hadrian?
I was slightly scared, but it sounds like it is not our current problem. He was heading east, which could line with Broken Bazaar, but not our immediate priority.
He was
No.
tracking you, Avaris, and I think he's tracking the new blade that you have. Until
Perhaps.
you find a way to mask that, that's a very large concern. He's going to follow you wherever you go.
Well,
yes,
as
bring
long-
him home with us, that would be a problem.
But we're also
I'll-
not planning on staying there for more than 24 hours. We're going away from here, and then we're going away from there. So we've got about that much time to figure out how to mask your...
If it does make you feel better, Sierra, I can leave the Morris blade inside of Big Boy. Big Boy has camouflage. It cannot be detected.
That is one solution.
And as long as I remain within Big Boy, if it is the blade that they seek, then I should be safe. Will not take extended risks outside of it. Does this bring you at ease?
Let me think.
Well, we also still need to do the diagnosis on you, so that would also tell us if it's the sword or you that
Yeah, I'm not-
Hadrian is detecting.
I'm not sure what that means exactly, but I think he means look at your shit and see what he would want, yes?
Potentially, but
Well, the only thing that's really changed is one of the most powerful digital artifacts we've ever seen. She'll give a half grin.
It is quite something, yes. Who knows? I also carry many indexes of the angels as well. It could be really anything. But it probably is the sword, yes. But yes, I suggest we use our magic to go back. We check the state of Oasis. Perhaps I can try to purify Betorn. We can come back if all is well. We speak to a danger. We go to Broken Bazaar. We drive Big Boy. We use surveillance. It'll take 7 days. We go to Broken Bazaar. We face Jilly, yes?
Sounds good to me.
July's and Alderin of ours.
Oh, wait. Isn't it
Oh.
Broken Bazaar? Checks notes.
I think you're thinking of when we were going to try fighting Goon, and we're not going there anymore.
Oh, yes, yes. How silly. I am so silly. Goon. Yes, very funny.
And Alderin is where Extremamir is.
Ugh.
wait, are we all set on going towards July?
Are we not? I thought that was the plan.
No, well, okay. Just confused.
It is,
Well-
Go ahead, mate.
Oh, what? Look, she's a little bit stronger, supposedly, than the ones we just recently been fighting, which is not as ideal as going to fight someone like Goon, who's supposedly weaker, right? But she's always been on my list, one of the top angels to help, so I'm torn. I mean, I really, really want to. And I think that's winning out over the potential risk.
What could you explain to me the benefits of pursuing her right now outside of our Voidka problem?
Well, something I had been thinking about since Jilly was brought up. They are the Rain Maiden, yes? They control purifying land. I think if we were able to harness that power in Oasis, we could bide ourselves quite some time if the Voidka levels get too far. It would also release some of the pressure to face Dark and Light right away. And also, a Seraph in need, well, is its own thing.
Not something to ignore.
Yes.
Mm.
But
The gas rolls his neck around as he listens.
But yes. What do you think?
So, the idea of pursuing her is to purify the Voidka, but... And he squints a little bit. That just sounds like a bleeding band-aid to me. It doesn't actually fix the problem.
You are right, but are you prepared to face Dark and Light within the next 2 days?
I am not currently on the idea of pursuing Dark and Light. I acknowledge that we have to take care of probably someone as a septic. Or potentially anyone else who could help, but... I apologize, I just don't see how this one can help us very much.
Well,
I believe
there's also
last time.
Excuse me,
Minus
both of
time
you
is
spoke
good.
at the same time.
sorry.
Please, Bailey, speak.
Well, I think I heard Havar say that it would buy us time, but also there's pairing up with Vezin. Vezin's got that plan of working to purify on their own part of Hades, and I think the more angels we get, the higher that percentage chance is going to go up after talking with that amethyst priestess, right? I think the only reason the percentage chance was so low was because we didn't have enough angels purified at the time. I think it's at the very least logical that it's going to go up the more we take and kind of fix. Even if it's not linear, I think if we fix the smaller ones first, the chances of us getting to the big ones, Hex, Tremamere, Hadrian, Hades, the big three, and Arc and Light being up there too. I think it's just good to get all of them.
This is a good point. At the very least, if we do go to Oasis, we can gauge to see how the status of the... It could change our minds, yes?
Perhaps. Perhaps, but there's another thing that may concern us in the future. Of course, if we go towards July, whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah. That. Wouldn't that be another point of concern if, for example, Hadrian might notice, or anyone more powerful may notice, that they are not where they originally are posted, and suddenly in Oasis? Purifying the land.
And not only Hadrian, we would also have to risk the wrath of Extremamere as we venture into that city. We need a way to deal with his relentlessness.
I guess part of my other concern is putting a bigger target on us.
Well, that's going to happen whether we want it to or not.
What do you suggest, Gasp?
Yes.
Well, the original thing. Go for a septic. because they're already on the plan of what we need to accomplish.
Hmm. Should we at least
And-
agree we should go back to Oasis at the very least first?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yes.
first step.
Many
yeah.
to purify.
Yes. Again, if we do this, maybe things could change. It could change our line of thinking. Maybe if we agreed to do that, why don't we start there?
All right, let's go.
Sarah will hold up two human fingers. The Scrap Lord had mentioned a danger close, and you all have been speaking about a Seraph to July. Is that one and the same?
Yeah, that's one and the same.
So you've met with him, spoke with him,
I have.
Mhm.
and
He
he's
is willing to.
help us?
He is
Real-
willing to help us. In fact, he is insistent.
Real quick, are you guys inside of? Are you guys having this conversation inside Big Boy?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and play his theme then.
Oh, he has a theme.
He has music?
Yeah, he has
He's so
a,
cute.
He has some open road music. So
He's
Oh.
big and thick and strong and mean. Got the big boy on the scene.
I ever just want
There
a
you
Ford F-150.
Ford F-150. There you go. Continue.
Very good.
Did he
You were
have
saying-
some sort of timeline, or what did he
Uh,
actually want?
Soon? Very soon. He did not understand our speed of travel, but his expectation is, within the next few days, or the week probably at most, would be a good idea.
He's having trouble keeping Julier's mind together. He's basically using the drugs that he sells to try and pacify her before she goes, well, crazier than she already is. And he's having trouble making something strong enough because she's kind of sort of built up a resistance, you know?
Sierra's eyes will suddenly sparkle at the concept of keeping a soul locked in peace.
Yes,
Oh.
the solution is very temporary.
I hadn't even thought about that myself. Brilliant. Alright, and the second piece. Did you open everything that we found?
The gas is eating a banana as the guys were talking.
Not
Not
yet.
everything.
Why don't we just open everything and then I'll look around here and then we can leave.
I believe it was only the what you called it, the Fey container. I believe this was the only thing left to check. I must go deep under. It will take time, but I can do it, I guess.
Yeah, let me pull up my notes.
What about the Oh, this is really good.
There was
the
also
live-
yes. The people. And if you wanted to move the crab or let him keep eating people.
Well,
We had shown him.
Well, you guys tried to arrange it so that the crab would be fed by the people, right?
Yeah, didn't we already deal with that?
Yeah,
No, we did not.
That was
Well-
your plan, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
Yeah, we
But the
learned
scrap
that,
boy said it was cool, right?
I did not bring it up with him because the last time we talked about it, there was pushback on actually bringing him over here.
But Rinko.
But the plan was to like put him in Dole's old cave, right? And since we learned that he'll eat about anything, we could give him like scrap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
People would feed him, give their scrap to the crab instead of
It'd have a new
Dole.
protector. What was his name? Paul?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
Paul?
I am
It was-
Paul.
Yeah.
I don't recall. I would
Yes, we
to know
should be
what was
able-
in the storage pod from the Feywild. It's likely something I could use.
Well, we can open her up then. Yes. Let's take a minute and do that, because perhaps it will change how efficient we are about going places and doing things.
Very well. It will take time. Does anybody wish to join me? I can take 2.
No, I'll stay here. I'm actually inbounding now, guys. She'll go off to explore. You mentioned alchemical station. She'd go there first.
Sounds
Could
good.
accompany you, Havaris, if you like.
We'll smile. Of course, yes. The more company, the better. One more seat. Anybody who wishes to join? Deep below the ocean, below Hadrian's feet. Come on.
Yeah, I would join.
Oh, say
Sano
no.
raises his hand.
Very well then. Let us make haste. Yes, we will traverse. We will bring back the fake container, and we will look upon it. Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Very well.
All right, yeah. Let's go open the magical container without any of the wizards. Let's do it.
Hooray!
These mundanes.
Man, that song is
Don't worry, we had
alive.
the sad flower and the fucking samurai.
I am now an underwater samurai.
Mulu, it is time to dredge.
No, I'm not going to be
Oh,
in a
no.
airtight container underwater. No, thank you.
That water make my fur go, oh shit, no.
I do not need
All
to
right.
breathe.
That is one box I don't want to be in. Thank you.
No.
Yo, when did I get all these rations? Oh, right. I remember now. Let's see.
You need him.
I consumed 2 nasty gas, so I had to reduce my food supply.
Nasty gasps.
I still have
Yeah.
3 weeks rations from when I woke up as Sano.
It's 15.
Havaris, Sano, and Estemalia Evergaze get inside of the dredge. The dredger takes them deeper into the ocean below. Havaris grips the controls with slightly sweaty palms, as last time that he delved into the waters, he'd come back with a saccharine, gigantic vehicle of some kind. Spoke to him. There was also, of course, the fleeting glances that Estemalia provided him that made him nervous. Sano continued to sit in the back and be very racist.
What? Oh, hold on. I don't remember
And
this.
so,
Canon now.
as Havaris, Estemalia, and Sano delved deeper into the hidden depths of the ocean floor, searching for treasures strewn about by the great valley of pillared spears, they happen upon one of them that they have explored before. And we shall see what strange deceptions, nay, decisions that they may yet make as they delve deeper into the mysteries below.
Gulp. That was funny.
I miss the old narrator.
Havaris approaches
Like audiobook style.
Keep going. Keep going.
Havaris approaches the Feywild, slowly moving his controls towards a stopping position as the Delver overlooks its current position. A forest of tangled weeds comprised of Feylinic energies dancing along and through it. Sano continues to be racist.
Okay. I'm going to slowly bring it up.
Havaris stops carefully over the enormous maw of verdant darkness that lies below him. The shifting colored butterflies that seem to seep through the ocean floor, flying as if the water isn't there, continue to dance around his vessel. Estermania steals a glance, hoping that he does not notice her eyes gazing upon him. Sano ceases to be racist for a moment to observe as well.
No way his eyebrows are that natural.
I'm sorry. I don't
How
know
did that defined?
I don't know where this came from, but I just kind of embraced it. All right, what do you guys want to do?
This has to be a very.
Okay.
intense moment.
I'm gonna go down to where we found the container last time. The container that's at the bottom here. Are we able to grab it and bring it up to shore?
Yes, you can certainly try.
I would like to try that. I don't want to open it down here, especially without
maybe
smart
don't.
people.
D-
So I'm gonna carefully lower my claws and try to grab the container in a safe manner. Start there.
Avars, his knuckles white as he grips the controls, begins to descend the delver. Further, the dredger delves deeper into the verdant dark below. The twin clawed grabby hands of the delver reach out towards the strange device found nestled beneath this verdant darkness. A few things are immediately noticed as you grasp it. The roots nearby, leading into the various underwater trees, seem to be connected to this vessel. It exudes life energy. The readings upon your dredger tell you that its magical signature is potent enough to pierce even the container in which it can be found. Would you like to continue with this current escapade?
She's holding on pretty tight.
Sano continues to be racist.
Can I make like a nature check to see if it's like the container is like attached to the surroundings, I guess?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, I really like that
Damn,
narrator
easy.
voice. I'm gonna use that. Use that sport. Well, with a 29, it most certainly is. They are connected together.
Would it like removing it like cause any sort of disruptions?
Well, you get the feeling that if this is the source of the life energy of these plants, they'll probably die without it.
He pokes Avaris on the shoulder. Avaris,
Her voice, like
Yes?
silk, assaults his earlobes.
Yes.
these plants, the life down here relies on this container. Its removal may disrupt the habitat. They won't last. Perhaps opening it down here is a way to go. We want to find out what's inside.
Very well. Perhaps, hopefully, a glance, so we may make a decision. Very well. I will try to carefully open the container with the claws. And he'll try to safely see if he can open it.
Sorry, I had to get up for a second. Could you repeat what you said?
Yeah, we're gonna try and open the container with the claws safely to try and peer inside.
All right, here we go. Make me a convalescence kit check.
Fuck, if I end up in the Fae this time, I'm gonna fucking shit my pants. Let me see.
Adventure.
As much as I would love to send you to Canada. Oh, hey, welcome. Would you like?
No.
Would you like
Is that
some
the Feywild?
Would you like some syrup
Just
on your
Canada?
pancakes? Hey, we're all about life and getting
No.
together. This here is the Bandersnatch.
Was I adopted?
What's? Oh, just be careful you don't go over there. That's where all the Quebecois people are. That's where all the unseelie Fae are. Quebecois.
The French.
Monsters.
Bonjour.
Zeno continues to be racist.
Zeno continues.
Oh no!
Continues to be racist.
So that's why he was doing that French accent.
Okay. As you slowly unbox the mysterious Fey cargo, inside you see what could only be described as a large sphere, almost like an enormous seed. From it, roots are growing out and piercing through the container.
Aw, it's a baby.
What?
It's a seed, look.
What will grow from it? I see the foliage. Will something grow from the seed?
Could I make another nature check?
Sure. Whatever it is, it's an incredible amount of life energy concentrated into a singular source.
I'm unable to discern its exact nature, but there's a lot of potential of life energy in there.
Hmm.
How big is
Perhaps.
this?
It's big enough to fit in, like it takes both the grabby hands to move it. So it's not like a seed, it's a
Yeah. Okay.
big fucking sphere.
Perhaps a discussion with the others before we make any decisions. Does any of you have means to speak with Sira or Millie through your minds or any of those things?
Not quite. We could try our convalescence kits.
You're quite far away, but perhaps mine can pierce through. Let me see if I can contact Melee. Let me see.
Zeno looks at his old axe that still has the convalescence kit attached.
I'm gonna try and connect to Melee.
So, you would like to connect to the digital space and attempt communication with Melee through your convalescence kit, yes?
When you say it like that, it doesn't sound so good.
Ooh, when you explain what actually happens. Ooh, I don't like it.
Yeah.
Ooh, why is he being so specific about what's happening? Oh, that must mean that this is what's happening. Ah, nice try. Can't trick me.
Maybe we'll just go back.
I recognize his cadence as a dungeon master. That means there's something there. Let me ask this question. So if he says he can't answer, that means it's a bad thing.
Let's do it anyway.
I say contact them.
I worry to I don't wish to attack Hadrian back. If they are looking for me, and this is basically a beacon of, hey, I'm over here. Perhaps it is not a long journey. I suggest we go back, we explain what we found, and we decide as a group, yes? It appears this is not going anywhere soon. We could seal it back up and decide what to do with it, just like that, the embryo, yes?
Good idea.
Sounds good to me.
Very well. Then we'll turn this shit around and head back up.
Bye, Weird Seed.
And so, after sealing the cargo below, Avaris turns back towards the surface. He slowly begins to relax as he gets closer and closer to safety. Estermania, enthralled by his flowing locks and chiseled chin, cannot seem to tear her eyes away from him. As in the back, Sano continues to be racist.
I was waiting.
Slurs emanate from behind,
No. Echo through the water.
leaving behind the filth of his words. As we return to the big boy.
What happens in the death stays in the death.
I'm telling on you.
No, do
I'm
not
stitch. You in half.
Damn.
Stitches.
Is dead.
Yep.
Alright.
Stitches of ours.
We'll
Just this
enter
time.
enter Big Boy, see a couple of the girls around. Alright, we'll return with information, I suppose. Estermania, perhaps you'd be best to explain what was found, yes? Please tell the others.
She nods. Within the Feywild container, there was a large seed. Quite large. Brimming with energy of the life. It's a shame we couldn't bring it back.
So it was
Or
like
it-
too big, or is there something else going on?
several unfortunate reasons. It would pulling it away from would disrupt the other planets there. They wouldn't survive. And I'm unsure if it would the seed itself would survive out on the surface of Band. Perhaps there would be some merit to seek out the cleansing of July, as the land would become suitable enough for its development and its raising. I sort of see the wisdom in pursuing its cleansing, July's cleansing now.
Mm.
But yes, it wouldn't. We didn't bring it up.
Okay.
Might not have
so
made the trip back.
I guess it's kind of like the egg. Then we're just kind of leaving it in stasis until we can figure out something better to do with it.
Sierra just looks
Yeah,
confused.
unfortunately.
There were no Taladonic runes holding it in stasis. I'm not quite following why you didn't bring it back. These plants, the life around it, it's all temporary.
Those they would have died. The life
Yeah.
there would have perished.
Yes, the life there was never meant to be there.
It is beyond the point. There is no point to rip it from its home to take these lives without purpose. If we have nothing to do with it, then leave it as it is until we need it.
Sierra continues to look confused. There is always purpose in the things I ask. It is an incredible amount of source of energy. we are all but drained. And if it is what you say it is, of life energy, there's certainly things to be studied and benefits to be had.
But this life is its own. What? Who are we to make use of it? To use it to our own advantage?
Sarah will look her straight in the eye. I am a fiend. That is what I do.
I'm not a fiend. I cannot allow it. One of my kind, a distant sister, I suppose, have its life wasted.
You think I would waste it?
Fine. Perhaps you misunderstand. It won't live. It won't have a chance to grow and experience the world. It'll only be consumed.
I don't think I understand. Its placement inside one of those terraforming rods was intentional. Clearly it was living outside of it. It's been created by something. Unless you've become an expert in the Fae, I do not think your hypothesis is sound.
Well, but you can't deny that Estermani is probably more of an expert in plant life.
She'll give Melee a side look. It is the Fae, Melee, masters of illusion. Who's to really say if those are actually plants?
Well,
It is regardless. There are bigger things we must deal with right now. We must go to Oasis. They wait upon. We promised, Sira.
Sira will give a cheeky smile. So you are denying the thing I asked for, yet expecting me to use my fiendish capabilities to benefit you.
I have not denied nothing.
Yes, you are.
What?
I asked to have what was in the Feywild cache, and you left it there.
I was uncertain of its origin. I am still uncertain. But we know what it is now. It is at your utilization. Whether you have it now, tomorrow, the next day. Does it matter?
Yes.
Why?
She'll open up some pocket, like when a poor person holds open a pocket to show that they have nothing in there.
Yeah.
She'll hold open some of her robe pockets. Because we are out of some of our most powerful reagents.
And you're certain the seed will fill what you need exactly?
She'll look thoughtful. I am certain it will be conductive to refilling things that help us barely escape death.
You're certain?
She'll nod.
Do you believe it must be taken care of before going back to Oasis?
Well, it's either this or something else.
What else?
She's at the alchemical station. What were the recipes that are loaded into the chemistry bench?
There is only one recipe loaded into the chemistry bench, and it is moonshine.
I'm sorry, can you repeat Havaris' question?
I think you said it was either this or something else, and he said, what else?
Oh, right. Well, it will take time because I don't know what else of ours. The things we had before, we no longer have the reagents to recreate them. And the only thing of use here is very strong alcohol.
Mm,
I'm listening.
that's
I don't
helps no
know.
one.
A drop of really
Did-
good moonshine can
did you
bring
just-
a person back from the brink.
Did you just say I'm listening, Sano?
German neurons activated when I heard alcohol.
Okay.
Say no.
Well,
Yes.
Well, you want me to swap places? You can look at the moonshine, and I'll go and you can go back to the Feywild pillar and kind of try to find something for Syrah, something that won't potentially take all the life out of that pillar.
You might have more insight than I do. So yes.
All right.
It's about that moonshine. No, Yep.
Sarah will slap the button that just generates moonshine into a beaker. And hand the beaker over to Sano.
oof.
It plays the soundbite of Huey.
It's probably even more potent for how long it's been here.
Phew, it smells like what they put in Pounder. Phew.
It smells like home. It smells good.
How much danger do I sense of this tankard of
Fucking
moonshine?
blind check.
You sense a slight tinge of danger in that moonshine.
A slide.
Yes.
Well, I would not be a man of honor if I wouldn't.
Right.
If I wouldn't step down in the face of danger, and he takes a big sip.
Constitution saving throw.
20.
You felt like you just got punched in the face.
Is it good?
You'll see him take a sip. He will try no reaction, light work, no reaction. But you see him immediately just he takes it, has it in his mouth for like 2 seconds, and he's just that is quite the punch. But that shit's good.
Mm-hmm.
There's like half a glass still, and he'll put it aside. I will keep that for later. I might use that. Can you make me a bottle of that?
Make me a quick bottle of that, please.
She'll line up the beakers like a little factory. And with her factory tentacles, she'll just fill up all the beakers.
I will take the the beakers, and I'll fill up in a nice little bottle and keep it on myself, so I have some alcohol on hand if if necessary.
Was there anything else to look? I've forgotten now, Arcadum. Anything else? I remember the alchemy. Is there anything else
He
that
has
needs to
a
be open in here?
he has a fabricator, potion station. He has an infirmary, barracks for you guys to sleep in. Just basic stuff. Other than that,
Does the infirmary have any interesting potions stored?
no.
Okay. Same
Oh, I
question
was
for.
gonna
I'm
ask.
sorry, it's already fallen out of my head. The. The fabricator. Anything in there?
Let's see here. The fabricator has no settings, and it does not have any pre-recorded. Oh, hold on now. Hold on. Wait, hold up. Wait a minute.
Oh,
Oh God.
exciting things.
There is a lesser angel module.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Fuck does that
Right.
mean?
Tell me more.
The lesser angel module is a prefabricated angelic personality that can be placed inside of the auto tender. Its code name is Little Ricky.
What is the auto tender?
It's the bartender for inside Big Boy.
There's a bartender.
Oh hell yeah!
Where's the bar? Is it in the barracks?
The bar hasn't been made yet.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you get that upgrade, then you will have a robot bartender.
Are you suggesting we replace my human boyfriend Caution the bartender?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm just saying it's there.
Or we could just bring Caution with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Where
get
is that
Caution in
stuff?
here.
Yeah. Let's go take him from his home.
He was already here with us. We already took him from his home.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he is here,
let's,
right?
Let's
Yeah.
put him on our truck. Yeah.
We forget about him and teleport back.
That would not be the first time that people have done that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we kind of do need to take him with us.
However, so I'll look to Sierra, fucking around the moonshine, and So, what is it?
Sorry, what's what?
What will it be? You seem to detest to go back to Oasis right away. Is the only condition that can be met is bringing the seed to you so you can inspect it before we go?
I suppose that would be ideal.
Can I convince you, please, to set aside this for now? Allow us to gain more information upon Oasis, to come back. These things, they will not go anywhere.
Are you sure? Hadrian's already roaming around above all of it. There's more attention here than there ever has been. The Scrap Lord and his people, well, I've cautioned them against the rods. Inevitably, there will be people who interact with them. We are already leaving behind the, for lack of a better word, egg of a creature. Something I worry that will perish while we are gone. And now we're leaving this behind too. What was the point of exploring if we're not taking anything?
We did not come empty-handed. We have information. We have pieces to choose from. And to be honest, I cannot promise things will stay safe. But I feel guilt for leaving Trep in them. I wish to purify Beat1 if I can, and I just don't know how much time we have. Of course.
I'm sorry, I missed what Maylee said.
Well, he keeps forgetting Dold and Sheen also need purified. How long does this take for us? If we go down one more time, I could try and find something that will satisfy both Estremania and Sierra. And then we can go straight to Oasis.
You were gone.
How long would you say the... Sorry, go ahead.
You were gone for 30 minutes before.
Then no longer than that, I suppose. Just to get there. Perhaps if I take you down, you can examine yourself. If you find something that you can make use of, then so be it. But if it will take longer than expected, then we can move on, yes? Is that fair?
Yes, I like that compromise.
Very well.
With a beaker and almost each one of her tentacles, she'll hold them all for Sano.
Oh, Zeno has bottles ready.
And then move around him.
I have added 10 bottles of the good moonshine to my inventory.
I feel
She'll go with
it would
Horace.
it would only be fair that Essermonia be the third seat.
She nods.
Very well. Let us waste no time. Follow me, friends. Head towards the Delver. I guess I forgot to mention last time, but I did want to leave the Morris Blade and the indexes in Big Boy. Yeah, I will.
You're leaving them there.
I'll take Sierra. Yeah, in Big Boy, yeah. I meant to do it last time, I just didn't say it. But yeah, I will take Sierra and Estromania and we'll go back to the fake container.
You got it.
Which is gone. Someone stole it. Sierra fucking be so pissed.
And so, once more, the treasure goes underneath the water. This time, however, it would seem that racism was left behind for pure, unmitigated nihilism. As Serafina attends, the darkness beckons.
Nice.
As we return this time, I'll like rub the ring of 5 gazes, and I want to detect magic to see if there actually is illusion magic, or if the plants are real.
As you take a closer look, the plants are certainly magical. Arcana check, please.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, guys, I'm starting to lose my voice.
It's okay.
Much as before, it would seem.
Wait. I think I'm actually gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
Does Sierra reroll 1 die if I use inspiration?
Roll once.
On Arcana?
Yeah, you roll once.
Okay. Oh fuck. Well, the first one was a 19.
Okay. As you take a closer look, Estermania's description, though accurate, is insufficient of a description. For not only is life energy concentrated into the sphere, but rather what it actually is begins to dawn upon you a bit. For in Conflux, you recall from the various musings that you had found in the tomes and the evidence of the Taladani, reference towards a seeding of a continent. You believe that you have uncovered a world seed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Out of character, I was thinking that might be what this is.
A potent, focused form of life energy that could be used not only to grow a continent or to terraform another continent. It would make sense that such a potent source of life would be stored on a vessel meant to colonize another world.
Jesus Christ. Thought it was like a giant tree or something.
It probably
Well, you're not
is.
wrong.
I
It's like
guess.
a giant- it's like an ancient.
Yeah.
No, those ancient elvish trees, that type of shit.
Holy fuck.
Mm.
Okay. What does Sierra say about that?
I don't think she'll say anything at first. Oh, excuse me. So she knows about world seeds from both the gods, from, I forget now who it was. Woad, I think, was talking about them. She knows about them from Conflux, and she knows about them from when we were in the Vulgus lab. Tyr made one to go to Corvanus with a world seed. But she's never actually seen one. She only knows about them. And since they're in something that's making Feywild plants, or plants that are identified to the Feywild, can I do some sort of check to confirm her theory that this is a world seed that would create a Fey plane of existence?
No, because that's not what would happen. The world seed is connected to the Feywild, but not to create a Feywild plane of existence. It's just simply the I guess you'd call it the after effect of so much life energy, because the Feywild is the sun and the source of life. So.
Oh, so the fact that just a little bit of that plane is leaking through here
It just
Is-
means that this thing has been in storage and not being utilized, and life finds a way. So,
Sure, associated with the energy type. Okay, that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Can you describe again how big this thing is? Like, can Seer hold it in her hands?
No, it's about the size of a person. It can be held with the grabby hands, with both the grabby hands.
Can we get like a weight measure on it? Is that something the dredger can do?
300 pounds.
Okay. Can you describe the casing that was around it?
The metal casing of the cargo sealant is the same as the other ones that you've seen before.
Okay. Let me think about what she said. She'd clear her throat with her realizations, I suppose. It is as I had actually hoped. This really isn't something that's actually for the Feywild. The Feywild's just a piece of it. She'll then turn and look at both Estermania and Havars. That, and she'll actually say this, that, my friends, is a world seed.
A world seed.
Yes. The thing that the gods of our sector use, or used, historically to create the planets. The things that the Taladana use to, well, terraform planets.
Oh, wow. After
It is exactly
this,
as I had hoped. It is a tremendous amount of raw power and energy. And she'll look down at the weight readout. And I think it is something we can bring with us.
Varsa looked at Astromonia to gauge her reaction.
Just, I suppose she's a little like surprised, or like in awe. So this could be a great boon for the world of Band itself.
I suppose it's how you look at it, Estermania. Because some people don't like to be colonized.
Colonized.
They all
Would
found
this
their way
not?
of life here. And this, if used the way intended, would change the very nature of Band.
For the better, right? As the world would sprout with verdant life, and many new lives would be born from it.
And many lives would perish.
How so?
She'll actually gesture towards Havaris. Havaris was originally from Band. He was Bandian, with the gem. If we were to convert this whole planet, and she'll stutter a little bit, and then I find it odd I'm having a conversation with ethics with you, Estermania. It would likely disrupt the digital connection all the Bandians have. They would suffer. I am not
Suppose-
passing judgment one way or the other, simply stating the consequences if this were to be used the way it was likely intended.
I suppose I had underestimated how dependent people of this world are on their digital nature. But then, what do you propose we do with this seed exactly? How would you propose to nurture it?
I'd like to bring it with us and study it.
You would not consume it.
Sarah will look aghast. If I tried to consume that, it would destroy me. I'm not even sure if my soul would reach Babylon.
Very well. I'll allow you to honor your deal with Avaris and bring this back. We'll research it.
It would have to stay with Big Boy. I mean, we cannot teleport it, right?
I don't think she can. Let me check. There's a weight limit on it. Whoops, not that button.
Isn't it willing? Can you do stuff? Can you TP stuff?
I can do stuff.
Okay.
Does it fit inside a 10-foot cube?
Negative. It does not.
Okay, then no, I can't take it.
Okay.
God.
If you could believe it would be useful to us, then I suppose, yes, we can do this. We could put it upon Big Boy. It might be safer there instead of here, open for anyone to take.
This energy, should we leave it in? Sorry.
It's
I
okay.
wanted to note. Should we leave it in Big Boy? Would its energy not disrupt him if we were to leave it in there? As he is a digital entity.
We could ask him.
The short amount of time it would be stored on him. Him. I do not believe would cause him any sort of harm. We could certainly ask. Why there is such a growth here is because it has been here for, well, likely 2,000 years.
Very well. Then you are okay, Estimani. I will bring the container up.
Okay. Let's
Let
do
us
it.
see. Very well. I will be as careful as I can. And he will very slowly adjust the claws on the seed and will lift up, ripping it from its vines and its tethers. You may not want to watch this part, Destamania.
She watches anyways.
Whoever starts crying from cry radius.
Please stop. Oh, God.
Sarah does her usual wafting towards Estremani to keep her emotions off of her. And she just watches with a complete studious face.
Alright, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Rubs hands together.
You die.
Just to be clear, are you taking the seed inside, or are you taking the container it is in as well?
Container.
We want the
Absolutely
container?
Container. Do not bring me that raw seed.
Got it.
Okay.
I'll take the container then.
Alright, you seal it back up, you grab the container, and you start to float back towards the surface. As Havaris turns back towards the surface, Estermania's sorrowful emotions waft over him. The pheromones overwhelming his eye sockets, causing a deep and sensuous crying. It is unclear where Havaris' motions begin and Estermania's ends. But what is clear is that Sano is still racist. Excellent.
Nods.
The only constant in this world.
You can depend on me to be very unreasonable.
I shall forever.
Hatred grows.
The slurs expand.
No, I don't like that. Okay. And so, you re-enter the big boy. The dredger has lift. Okay, so this is actually pretty cool. So the dredger gets to the surface of the water. The big boy drives over to the edge, and the cargo is transferred between the two.
Nice.
You now have the seed on top of your rig.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's
whoa,
There like a
indeed.
beacon.
That's a big 10-4 good, buddy. Got this thing sealed up.
EOT
rig.
plus 1 world seed. Let's go make a plan.
Wow. That would be insane.
We could just make our own world now, huh?
Retire.
Possibly.
You can do
Let's go
a
fuck
lot.
up Alien class.
You could, yeah, let's go ruin what he's prepared. Yeah. for
I've never heard of this place, but it sounds like a good time.
I do not know what this Yamcha is, but it sounds disappointing.
Okay, very well. We have done what is needed. Are you ready and prepared to... Oh, shit, where is Caution?
Oh no, did we
Still
forget
point right
about
behind
him?
Tavares.
Been here the whole time.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
I get water. Caution.
where Caution actually is...
Excuse me.
Caution and Denise subplot is about to begin.
oh god.
Yeah, she's alive. Yeah, she was revived.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Revivify does wonders.
I
I forgot. I thought she was still dead.
Oh, fuck.
You're a really strange horse, you know that? Oh, what's that? You want a drink, little fella? Oh, all right, here you go. Holy shit, that was the whole bottle. Need drugs. He runs away. Yeah. That was close. I should hurry back. They might leave without me.
How close?
Where did they go?
Meanwhile, there's just some teeth in an alleyway. Like,
Yeah.
Ah,
I know, right?
I serve. This place sucks. Yeah, okay. Eventually, Big Boy will go, attention here there, big fella. Looks like we got ourselves an interloper. Commencing, disintegration. Hello?
No.
Are you guys in there? Disintegration in
no.
3, 2...
Cancel
wait,
the
wait, it's gonna
disintegration.
kill
No,
him.
no,
Turn it
no.
off, Tavares.
Oh wait.
That's my boyfriend.
What? He is? No, alright.
That's a 10
That
for
is
good.
caution.
That's a 10-4 good, buddy. Weapons start to power down. Hello?
Oh.
I
Hello?
like the way he kills first, though.
Pop out of the
That's
window. Yes, caution. Sorry, please, come enter, Big Boy. It is safe now.
You want me to do what to a big boy?
Yeah, just, and please enter through the back. I mean, just get in.
How do I do... Shh. Oh. He just walks inside. Hello.
That was a pretty smooth entrance. Very good. Just slid right in.
Very well.
Your sidles over immediately. Holds out one of the beakers of moonshine.
Immediately, Caution will take his full attention to this bottle.
That's
What?
the good stuff.
What in the angels is this? He gives it a little sniff. Oh, it's like varnish. And yet, he gives it a little conciliere taste. Oh, that's pure grain. Oh, no flavoring and yet enticing. He will slowly start to pour it into one of his many flasks and put it away.
Maybe
Santa
can't
will
live a
grin.
little longer.
Grin, nod, and say, "A man of culture, I see."
Sarah's very pleased he accepted her tribute.
All right,
She'll float.
oh, go ahead, Bailey.
She's gonna float right next to Dr. Gasp. Hey, Dr. Gasp.
Oh, and when you come up to him, he has this triangular ice dessert in his hand.
Uh-huh.
He's eating
Well,
ice cream.
Okay.
Also, it's a
That looks
Dr.
interesting.
Gasp.
But,
Yes.
look, Sano's got to try, and Caution's got to try. I want to try, but I'm still not feeling 100% myself after fighting with Dold. Can you do your thing, please, and help me get back to my normal self?
Oh, yes. Hold on. And he just starts to swallow his ice cream whole.
Wow.
Oh no.
Just unhinges his jaw.
A fucking Looney Tunes character. Like,
Yeah. Alright. One moment. Alright, hands out.
She holds out her hands.
He raises his arms up and slaps them really hard on your hands, casting Greater Restoration.
Ooh, I don't know. The thigh touch was weird too. Okay, thank you.
ouch.
It only stings for a moment, but it works.
Yeah. And so, shaking her hands, she'll float away up to Syrah. Syrah.
Syrah blinks, not used to such an excited Melee. Yes.
Sorry, I didn't.
Can I try?
Oh. Yes. Holds beaker out.
Ooh. She takes a sip.
All right, Constitution saving throw, or in your case, intelligence.
Intelligence, not charisma?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right. As Melee knocks that shit back like a champ, Syrah, you will notice that, for lack of a better word, Melee becomes more corporeal.
She'll reach out and actually try to touch her arm. Can I actually touch it?
You are able to touch her arm.
Oh. Well, that's not what I was expecting.
No. It sure ain't. But it's cool, isn't it?
The shine hits you like a great wave that reminds you of home.
You know
Melee.
what? Here. She hands over the whole bottle.
Ailey starts to glow with happiness.
Also, Sano took 10, so if you ever run out, he has a lot.
All right. This is great.
I am an alcoholic.
Thank you.
As every samurai was. There's no problem. Alcohol
Sarah's
cannot
bemused.
solve.
The crew's getting drunk.
Caution looks
of all
proud.
this, if
You don't know
wanted
what
to
I
leave,
plan with this.
Perhaps you should gather them before they keep drinking.
Very well. This should be a good idea. Where is the Gasp and Mulu? Where have they gone?
The gas was laying down on this tray, eating another ice cream.
Does he eat it from the cone up?
He wouldn't, but he would just
God, that's
swallow
some
it.
decadent shit, dude. Eating it from the cone up? That's fucking weird.
Well, okay, he would eat it from the end and just suck it out,
Oh, God.
just to get the cream through.
Oof.
Wow.
Lulu's just in this room laying on top of a keyboard.
Of ours. Are we ready to do?
Yes, have you seen Mulu?
And his head just kind of wanders up. He went that way.
Very good. Thank you. Opens door.
Oh,
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 what are you doing on that keyboard? Get down from there.
Oh, is he doing something
I am
embarrassing?
laying. I am chilling. I am hanging out far away from everyone else. They are all over the place of ours.
Yes, I know this is good, but we are getting ready to leave soon, so please, if you wouldn't mind.
Wouldn't mind what?
Come with me, friend. Both of you.
Oh, am I required to pedal again?
No.
Oh. Oh, sorry.
No, he just phased right through me. It's fine.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling every time.
Oh,
Very well.
she'll do a roll call. Caution, Esther. Okay. Does everyone have their keys, wallet, phones?
What
Spreads
is
out
this
her
nonsense you're speaking of?
Grab on.
Oh, we're doing this
Oh,
thing
right.
again. Oh, hang on. Yep.
Maylee kind of pulls at her ear.
Excuse me.
I didn't think I drank enough to have your words sound weird, Zira. Caution, get in the
Alright.
circle.
Caution.
All right, everyone, bring it
Got left
in.
behind again.
Oh, the circle ended and Caution was outside of it. Big sad.
We left him anyway.
I'm targeting the Oasis Temple, Arcadum.
As you wish. Wait for me! He reaches out and he jumps towards it.
Stuart catches him in her arms, bridal style.
Wow.
Every time we kiss, I get this feeling.
And every time we do, she feel like a buzz.
Caution,
Wow.
approaching Syrah.
Don't be my heartbeat first. I want you to love.
Now in German, das die Drohnen ganz gescheit. I bet Cascade in German sounds fucking terrifying.
The big cascade?
Das big Cascade.
Die große Kaskade.
Das Cascade.
Quick question. So is the world seed just sitting on top of Big Boy or in
top
like
of
a
your rig?
compartment?
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh shit,
In
we
a
just left
container.
that out there?
It's in
Oh.
a
As I-
container. It's in a container.
Oh, okay.
As I said,
Oh, sorry.
our rig gained aura.
So much life aura. That is definitely not suspicious.
As soon as
99.
As soon as the teleportation ends, you will see that Big Boy is pinging your convalescence kit, Havaris. Beep, beep,
Right.
beep, beep. Do you answer?
I answer.
Oh, that's a good 10-4, good buddy. Looks like that you are several miles away from several kilometers away from the current position. Should I reallocate myself to your various distinction?
What would that do?
Well, I could drive over there to where you are.
That would take, what, 10 days?
Thereabouts.
He'll kind of look to the group. Big Boy says he can drive over here. It'll take about 10 days. Should we leave him at Auschwitz to go back and drive him towards, I guess, Oasis closer to Doldor and then Broken Bazaar? We would have to wait some time. Should we send him by himself with the seed towards us?
Well, if he's en route, it will be harder for me to target our teleportation. Versus if he stays there. I can always try, though.
If I can be so bold as to make a suggestion outside of the proper hierarchy of my existence there, Big Chief.
Please, Big Boy, state your opinion. Just welcome.
What is your final destination?
Well, I suppose we are going to see and gather information upon the Oasis before deciding Between the two, likely, Doldrin or Broken Bazaar.
If that's your intention, good buddy, maybe you just tell me which one you decide on, and I'll make my way over there, and I'll meet you there. How about that?
Very well then. Give us about an hour, and I will have a decision for you.
That's a good 10 for, good buddy. I'm gonna go and
Yes,
catch
sir.
the game while I'm waiting.
Very good. 4:10.
Go! Look at this go! It's kicked that ball.
Watching football.
He hangs up.
I'm having way too much fun role-playing Big Boy, by the way.
We
I like
love
that
Big
it's also
Boy.
Boris with Big Boy too. That's
Yeah,
he
Very
hangs
funny.
up. He hangs up.
stuttering but horrible.
All right.
As soon as we come back, is there any immediate? I guess, yeah. If you're gonna go into
There are no immediate problems. You can see that Null and Trap and the boys are just kind of spread out, doing various things. Sorry. Oh god, yawn, no, let me go. Oh. Oh.
Wrapped.
Handsome immediately goes to his chair. Yes, good.
His bed.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
His bed of bones.
Mincha
we've returned, friends.
Mincha will wave.
I
Go
don't
way
really
back.
know where we put the 100 scrap. Avaris, let's hand them the scrap.
Yes. Of course.
Howdy.
Take.
Good to see y'all made it back.
This here's a little giddy. Yes, with 3. She holds up 3 human fingers. 3 new angels.
He gives a little whistle. Damn. That's quite
the productive
effective.
week.
Yeah. Ain't much happening around here. We had a bit of a run-in with some black onyx, but we set them straight.
Very good. Very good.
She'll look around Trep to Hazard. We brought the 100 scrap that you asked for. We have some extra as well.
Trap will come up. Oh, that is good. We'll put it to good use. Hazard will pull out a cigar and light it. That's all he does. He just gives a little stogie.
Seeing Avaris leave, Cyril will chase after him.
He enters the temple.
Are you guys on the same map? Are you guys on the right map?
No. I'm reloading.
Because I noticed people
Yeah.
aren't moving. Like, it's okay.
Oh wait, you
Yeah.
got half of us on one and half on the other. Actually, if you look at the top of the navigation.
Oh, weird.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
Oasis Hidden Temple and Oasis Better Temple.
Alright.
Ah,
Yeah. I'm on
Is
the.
it
actually, the
me
aspect
or-
ratio isn't fucked. Nice. Okay, this makes more
oh,
sense.
wait.
Way
Is
better.
it me or
Yeah.
is the map stretched? Oh, there
Yeah,
we go.
it's better. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
why
Okay,
this one's
got it.
That's why this one's the fixed one. Because the other one was
Yeah,
Right.
that's a disaster.
Okay.
Just which one?
That's why the other one
Yeah.
is hidden. Nobody look.
I'll show you who'll go in the temple. Temple's
Can
better.
someone move me into temple? I'm currently reloading.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know why it did that. That's so weird. Like, why would it put you on 2 different maps?
All right, Havaris will walk up and add some indexes to the collection, baby.
Oh,
All
boy.
right,
You
let's.
guys ready for some really satisfying looking visual representation?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Oh,
Fuck yes.
Alright.
Get it.
what is Mulu doing? Just
I'm
trying to
spinning
get
my chair.
comfortable.
He's a cat.
Is he doing the cat thing where he just kind of spins around before he
Yeah.
gets comfortable?
This chair is a spinny chair. I'm spinning it until I get dizzy. And then I'll wander off and find a comfortable place to sit. That is not the chair.
So down with revolutions, I invented the swivel
This chair. Yes, good.
My chair.
Don't worry about what he's doing.
Oh yeah, what is my
Things.
chair? I forgot.
Alright, what's the first one
And
you're
the
gonna
green
install?
one.
You. Let's do Sheen.
Sheen. Very well.
Let's go in order.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, I gotta play the music. I gotta play the music. I'm glad everybody was on that. That was good. I like how we all came
That
together
was
on that.
beautiful. In fact, I'm feeling healthier having heard that.
Wow.
Wait, do I not have a song?
The Zelda
for
is
your-
very healing. Yes.
Do I not have a song for your temple? I thought I did.
I got myself some soup, and it's helped tremendously.
Oasis?
Oh, good soup.
Yay.
What kind of soup?
Hell yeah.
Just chicken noodle.
Oh.
Ah,
Classic.
classic.
Chicken noodle
Mhm.
soup. Chicken noodle soup and a soda on the side. You know what? I'm gonna play this. Haven't played this in a while.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Avaris lifts up the index and then begins to install it.
Oh, this song. It's been so long.
It makes me so happy, I know.
Oops, sorry.
Bailey is happy.
Yes. Fits him perfectly in there.
Son of a... No, it's too small. Goddamn.
I'm so happy you made this voice.
Okay.
Yeah, me too.
It's very cool.
There you go.
Welcome to your new home.
Sheen will look around in the suspended matrix, still enraptured in its vengeful scorn, like a wasp waiting to wake.
You must call me Rage for now. All will be purified, friend. There is no more pain, no more suffering. Sit next to your brother and sisters. He will then pull out... Well, I guess he'll look to Melee. Melee, would you like to do the honors with Beathorn? I will show you.
Oh, yes, please.
Come over here.
I'm still loading in. Can you move me, please?
Just like this, nice and careful.
Okay.
Beatorn's massive presence will be summoned forth. Whoop.
Oh, they're in front.
I think she was more powerful, wasn't she? Yeah,
She was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, power scale.
Oh,
Very good.
so-
Yeah.
Excellent. Just like a seraph. Very good, Melee.
Oh, thanks, Bars.
Of course.
God, it's really
No.
visually satisfying to watch you guys fill in the blanks.
Oh, it's absolutely is.
Classic video game stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta collect them all.
And finally, Dold.
That SOB. Put him in there.
So does he like have a little I don't know, like how do you call it where you put fish inside of it?
Fishbowl?
A net?
Aquarium.
Like a
Does he,
tank?
does he have
Oh.
his own aquarium?
Well, you put him inside. He's got little digital fish swimming around him.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, he got the freaking customization.
So is Beator like stars? And
Yeah, Beatrice
what's Sheen?
got stars. Sheen's just like a wasp, ready to fucking
It's
kill
just
something.
angry little email
Ah.
icons floating around him. You have 4,000 unread emails.
You have
Ignore.
4,000. Oh, I think I'll ignore that. I'll read those later.
Yeah, it's just an email symbol with a number that rises infinitely.
Yeah.
It's red.
Annoying.
Very
as
good.
heck.
Let us check something first. He'll come over to the device over here and place Radare's index in. Type a couple things in to
Misha
summon
starts
Radare.
starts to get really, really excited, seeing that there's new angels. She starts prostrating herself and commencing worship. Alright, you summon Radare.
Yes.
Radare is summoned forth, her physical form a beautiful, dancing, radiant veil as she steps out from behind a piece of cloth.
Radare, please, status of vodka levels in Oasis.
Levels have risen. Danger is increasing. Recommend action.
Please the amount of days, the threshold before critical danger for human life.
Okay, let's see here. Radari will respond. Unknown. Levels are at critical, but there is no danger to those nearby. Question difficult to answer. You will see that the veil begins to part as diagrams are shown, showing that the Voidka levels are increasing, but the allocation of people away from the center has lowered the risk. As time passes, these levels will increase, and no doubt begin to cause harm to anybody within that area. You will also see that the temple, as you have added new angels to it, seems to have systems that are awakening, defensive ones.
Defensive, you say?
Yes. Tell me about our bodyguards.
Please describe defensive statistics.
The temple's systems are allocated to receive angelic boons, to reuse our filtered essence. One of us may be primed, and our territory utilized. Currently, I am being utilized. Okay.
Oh shit.
Bum, 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 bum.
That is awesome.
So, Radari's shifting veil, which is the absolute territory, is called Confusing Steps, as you might remember, causes random displacement, blinks, and the ignoring of other teleportation effects. While the shifting veil is active, the temple cannot be teleported into by those that are not on the friend designation, and attempts to scry the location fail, unless they are of a more potent source.
That's pretty good.
It is by
That's actually really cool.
It is by happenstance that Radari, being amongst the first installed, was the one chosen. But there are other territories that may be selected. And as the temple becomes infused with more and more angelic boons, more than one may be active, and other such facilities may awaken.
Damn. That's sick.
Yeah. I think for now we should keep the Radari one, right? Because it's really good for maintaining the base.
I would say if Sierra's not here, yes. Sierra's here.
Yeah.
Horace, I guess I'll look to the group. Well, it would seem we have some time, I suppose, but these vodka levels will rise, and those in the center will be in most danger. There is so much we must do, but what must be prioritized?
Well, I think before we answer that, I would very much like to talk to Sheen. They were in charge of all the messaging systems.
I believe if you wish to speak with Sheen, it is something recently I believe I could have the capabilities to do now with my certain circumstances. Perhaps I can go into the mind of Sheen, attempt to purify them, so that your communications can be at their best efforts, yes?
Sure.
She'll look around for a comfortable chair to wait. Doesn't find one. Sits on her unseen servant instead.
Very well. This is my first attempt to do such. I believe I can do it. He will look to Rodari. Thank you, Rodari, for your efforts. And he will take out
Sorry,
the
I'm
index once you...
I was muted.
It's okay.
Rodari will give a deep, sweeping bow as she is returned to her place.
He will return that index, and then he will hold Sheen's in his hand. Prepare yourself. I'm not certain of these results, but I will give it my best effort.
Mulu's got hands on swords, but casually leans back in the chair.
Hands on sword, casual. Very good.
All right.
Bloody hand on hilt pose.
Sheen, open your mind to me. Allow the purifying light to shed on all the darkest corners of your mind, to be free of pain and suffering.
Alrighty. It is time. Alright. And so, you enter the digital space within the angel's mind.
Ooh.
Here we go.
He's opening his mind palace.
Let me know when you guys are loaded.
99.
99. Ooh,
I'm in.
there we go.
Not
we back
99.
here.
Oh,
We're back
wait, I
here.
remember this place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, not the creepy. Oh, look at that hand.
Cubes.
These bones.
Careful in there is very angry.
Alright, Havaris. Utilizing your convalescence kit, you go deeper within the angel's digital space within its mind. And here you can see broken pieces of its conscious, its identity, swirling and shifting through the space. The madness severing pieces of the creature's self from itself. As you're within, the first thing that you begin to feel is a distinct feeling of fear. A panic. The emotion replays itself with each passing few moments or minutes, almost as if Sheen is reliving a terrible memory.
Go ahead if you have more to say.
Before you, this memory unveils. All you must do is walk through it.
He, holding out a gentle hand, free yourself from what burdens you. Share your pain with me. You are not alone anymore. And he will enter to share the burden.
Let me know when loaded.
Holy shit.
As you step through the memory, you will see it unveil before your very mind, or before your very eyes. Well, mind is the right, whatever. You will see it unveil before you. The great black ships of Maltos, bringing themselves closer and closer to the world of Band, which unveils and swirls before you. You can feel the soft, pleasant hum of Sheen singing in the great chorus of angels. Sheen's voice, perhaps not the most beautiful, but the most enthusiastic, as it is through Sheen's voice that the people within the ships share betwixt themselves their lives, their love, their anger, their sorrow, their excitement and fear. Their very lives are shared through Sheen's song. You can feel around you the joy of Sheen as it dances to an unseen chorus, but a heard symphony of purpose and practice, of form and grace. As the ships begin their approach, Sheen grows less joyful and more serious. Their song, concerned but positive. The messages go from whimsy of life to a shared purpose of those on board. The descent and the beginning of a new world. As the ships begin to descend, each angel moves in tandem, swaying with an unseen rhythm. An elation begins to build in Sheen, of purpose personified, of duty complete, and of a bright future. And then, all at once, something happens. One of the ships begins to careen out of its position. It is threatening to slam into one of the others. Sheen immediately dances towards the careening ship and realizes that none can hear her voice. She yells and sends messages of warning to turn, to reorient. She dances back to the ship in the path of the one careening. Her voice once again is unheard as messages sent are never received. Sheen feels her face begin to fade. She screams as her voice is taken, as something takes it from her. She watches in horror as the ship strikes ship, and the last wishes of those that cry out for their family, their final words, are lost to a song unheard. The ships careen out of control and fall towards the planet. And so the scene begins again and again as Sheen relives the horror of her failure and the fear of the attack upon her and the wrath against those responsible, who in Sheen's madness is everyone. That is what you see.
Havaris, his eyes swelling, place a gentle hand, upon the manifested part of Sheen. You must free yourself from this burden. You have done everything you could. It is not your fault. This is not your pain to bear. I offer you a chance, Sheen, to free yourself from the burden of pain and to look to the bright future that could be made with help from your hand. See me, Sheen, and share your burden with me. I will accept your pain. Let us make a better band together.
Convalescence kit roll.
Got it.
And so, your words echo within the digital space of Sheen's mind. Slowly, you will begin to see a shift begin to occur. You will see the wrath of Sheen twisting nearly out of control. Enraged, anger, the vengeful scorn that she has become, threatening to overwhelm all. But then, she is quieted. Maltosian symbols begin to form around your convalescence kit, Havaris, as you speak a command to free herself from her burdens. You will see her wrath is quieted, and bindings of temperance appear upon her. Sheen has been freed of her madness.
Varus will wipe his tears and smile. Very well, Sheen. Our work is not done yet. I ask of your assistance. We need you.
As you speak these words, you will feel your connection begin to weaken to Sheen. You will feel it begin to waver. You will find yourself once more back in the temple. And Sheen will look upon you within the stasis that she has been summoned, where she has been manifested. And although she may no longer sing, she will salute with her sword. Oh,
That was
bye,
awesome.
guys.
Later.
Bye-bye.
That was awesome. Oh my god, there's so much hidden lore in these angels. Fuck. You see Hill return, kind of staggering down to one knee, taking a deep gasp. Whew. I believe, wiping his eyes once more. I believe it has worked. Friends, quickly turning back to everybody. I have seen the chains of burden that Sheen would place herself upon. There's no doubt many of these would be under similar afflictions, but I believe Sheen has been purified. Sira, if you wish to speak to her, she is ready.
Is she here?
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Can you describe again how she's just kind of manifested?
She looks as she did when you fought her, just a little smaller.
Okay. I think what I'm asking is when we were talking to the angels before he got his super sword, we had to start them in safe mode. Effectively. You know, like 20% capacity. Is this the same or is this 100% capacity?
It's still the same. The temple cannot fully
Okay.
manifest an angel yet.
Okay. Maybe if Sierra would salute. I don't think she would. Hello, Sheen. Just step up here.
The creature will nod.
My name is Sierra. Seraphina Rhyme. Taladonic Wizard. Please call me Sierra.
The creature will nod.
She'll look down at her convalescence kit, which she is absolutely useless with, and she'll instead go actually stand to where they're both kind of facing the same direction. She'll prop it up so the display is between them, and she will talk to Sheen, and then I understand from Havaris that your voice was taken, so
Sheen will
perhaps
nod.
this will work.
Sheen will look at the convalescence kit and will shake her head.
She'll then put it away instead. What would be the best way for us to communicate?
Sheen will point to her head and will nod and shake her head.
I'm thinking of what that could be. Yes
Yes or
and
no questions.
Oh, okay.
No voice.
Give me a sec.
Actually, it would be if-then statements.
I have to reformulate what my questions were going to be. Okay. Wait, so I can't do yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can only nod or shake her head because she can't speak.
Okay. I don't want to do if-then statements.
I was just trying to be funny. Just go on.
Oh. Do you know who attacked the colony ships? Your ships? You?
Jean will shake her head.
As a no?
Yes. Shaking head is no.
A nodding head is yes?
Yes.
Okay. The amount of the number of colonists on the ships, the voices you carried, is it above 10,000?
Yes.
20,000?
Yes.
50,000?
No.
35,000?
Yes.
Of the 40,000 colonists or so, were they all from Maltos?
No.
Were they scattered from all the various planets?
No.
Does Sierra have like a star map of something?
You
I
have a
think she
star
would.
map. You have access to star
She would
maps, yeah.
And she would have a list. She'll hold up the various list of all the planets within this sector. Could you point for which ones?
Oh, where'd my map go? There it is. Loaded?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna point to the ones of which they gathered passengers from.
Oh,
Solarity, Lulokla.
Maltos. So Maltos, Celerity, Lulkla, Vulcus, Gragram, Sarexstorm, Azengold, Halos, Storvex, Baba Yaga, Verva, Arist, and then Final Destination is banned.
okay. Nail it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm looking at the ones that weren't. Huh. Let me think of what else she'd ask. She'll hold up a different list of the Council of Maltos members. Which of these, if any, created you?
Sheen does not respond to that question.
Okay. She'll roll that back up. Is it possible to restore your voice?
Sheen will hang her head in sadness.
Sue's gonna take that as a potential yes. She'll address Avaris. There may be a way yet to restore her voice. And I suppose you could run some sort of diagnostic.
I believe so as well. Something I was thinking, if these ships collapsed, Sheen's main duty was messages amongst them. Perhaps if I can find the ship, go in its database, find a recording of it, perhaps we can synthesize it for you, Sheen.
Sheen will look up, and although her face is difficult to really show any sort of complex emotion, you will see the slight twinge of hope in their posture.
You will dance freely once more with the songs. I will work towards it, I promise.
She will nod.
Very well. Anything else, Sierra? Or may she rest for now?
I'm trying to think on how to formulate it as a yes, no. Sorry, my brain's not at top capacity.
It's all good. What's the heart of your question?
The description that you got, Books, is that something took it. So trying to figure out how to ask a yes-no at, is it an entity? Or was it just, a component that crash landed? Like, is it a piece of salvage we can go find and restore it? Is it malignant, or is it a crafting component?
Well, you could ask, is it a crafting component, yes or no, and is it malignant, yes or no?
Are you trying to ask her how the crash happened?
No, I'm trying to ask where her voice went. Was it a creature that took it, or was it a...
You could just ask her if she knows where her voice went.
Oh, okay.
Well, you could start there, and,
Do you know where your voice is?
She will shake her head.
Very useful.
I think I can help her.
Oh, here we go. Did you hear Hades at the time of the crash?
You will see Sheen's body freeze up. And then she will nod slowly.
Hades' title is Archangel, right?
Yep.
That's the... Okay.
Archangel.
Was Hades your Archangel before the crash?
Yes.
Okay. Were there other archangels that you served?
No.
Have you heard Hades' instructions since the crash?
Yes.
Can you write? Tyr holds out a pen, a quill, a writing utensil.
Yes.
Will you write what his instructions, the last set you received, were?
Alright. You will see that Sheen will lower her hand down to the parchment, and it will become completely covered in teledonic symbols. A maddening jumble of information, of commands, subcommands, rerouted commands, belayed commands, cancelled commands. Madness in paper.
Can you give me an example of what some of those commands are?
One will instruct to lower defenses, heighten defenses. One will instruct for Sheen to seek absolution, to resist absolution. They're redundant or contradictory statements.
What is absolution for digital angels?
Debugging.
Okay.
Just basically think of all the computer terms, but as if they were translated in like Catholic Latin. That's really what it is. So like debugging is absolution. Confession is a diagnostic. Stuff like that.
Have you
That's
received
cool.
instructions from any other entity since the crash?
It would shake its head. No.
Have you interacted with any Teledani since the crash?
Yes.
She'll think about all the corpses that she saw there, there was probably a couple hundred, right? Like 300?
Probably more than that, but yeah.
Okay. Of those Teledani you interacted with, were any a conversation?
No.
Okay. Let me scroll down. Look at her stuff. I'm gonna play the same numbers game, so I'll just fast forward. I want to know how many colony ships there were. I'll go above, below, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until I get to it.
Hold up. There were 8 colony ships.
Okay.
Since you have paper out, the names of which will be written down by Sheen. They are as follows. Alvara, Ulstwitz, Bazar, Doldaron, Oasis, Magiskarn, Quard, and the last one, which is called Helix, and it is written next to it as Lost.
Can you put the spellings in the chat?
Yeah, let's put it in chat for you.
Are they different from the way that the like Broken Bazaar, is it spelled the same way as Bazaar?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Should have guessed.
Makes sense.
The Helix, though.
City built around each ship.
Yeah. Each city was built around each ship where it crashed.
And of course, the pylon's the only one. Has to be the Helix. Damn.
There you go.
Thank
And the
you.
pylon is artificial.
Alvaro, do we know what that was?
Hmm.
Sarah will point at the first one written down, Avara, and she'll hold up a picture of the planet Dold, much like we have there in notes. They have the cities marked down, a map. Can you point to where Alvara was last seen?
Between Ulstwitz and Quard.
Hmm.
Let's see. Between...
Oh.
And then she'll point at Helix, the lost ship, and she'll ask, "Is this the ship that first lost control and crashed into another?"
Yes.
And she'll hold out her paper. Let's see, what would she ask? What were the... oh no. Who were the angels in charge of Helix?
There was no response from Sheen.
Were there colonists aboard Helix?
Yes.
You could ask if it was lost on the journey and didn't even make it to band.
It was the one that first crashed into the others, so it was in Band's
Oh! Whoops. Sorry.
atmosphere. She'll come back to Helix. She'll point at where she has marked down the pylon. Do you know what this is?
What do you point at?
The pylon, the Taladonic pylon that they saw from Balkus.
Yeah.
That's in the south.
What about it? I missed the question.
Oh, does Sheen recognize it? Know what it is?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Cyril actually looks surprised. Was this here before the colony ships arrived?
No.
Is it Helix?
Yes.
His eyes will widen.
It may be a little obvious, but could we ask if Hades was the one to was the cause of Helix crashing the ship into the others?
Does she recognize Estermani's question?
What did you ask? Sorry, it did not compute.
My bad. Did Hades cause Helix to crash into the other ships?
Sheen does not respond.
I guess she doesn't know.
She can't answer.
Do you know what caused Hades' madness?
No.
Do the angels... Oh no, wait, let me restart that one. Have you seen any other angels go mad before? Before you left on the colony ships?
No.
Can you transcribe on the paper the last command you were given before the crash?
Sheen will reach towards the paper, and it will say, "Establish chorus."
Oh.
Which, I will kind of translate what that means, as Havaris is Maltosian and has extensive knowledge of the digital spaces. So the angels, when they speak to each other, it is through quotations singing, or in this case, the exchange of digital code, an open network. So a full connected network would be a chorus. And as it is amongst the many duties of Sheen, this was what their charge was to establish the messaging between not only the colonists, but the angels themselves.
I see. So Hades is like, everybody connect now, and then he's like, alright, you're all fucked, we're all fucked. Fuck.
Was it Hades who gave this command?
Yes.
Tara purses her lips. What I don't understand... This is not a question to Sheen. What I don't understand is marked as lost when she knows that Helix is where this Taladon pylon is.
Perhaps it is... lost in the sense of everything else seems connected or accounted for.
We do know
There-
that there's one final missing angel on band. Perhaps it is the one that is there.
It is, how you say, off the grid, yes?
Seems likely.
Oh.
She'll look back at Sheen. Let's see. What were the angels we were talking about doing next, guys?
July or
Aseptic, Goon.
Goon?
Aseptic or
Yeah.
Mazikeen? I don't know if that's still up.
All
Or
the Broken Bazaar ones.
Totally, yeah.
They're tabbed in the Goon, Malenkyne, and Acceptic in July.
I'm going after the weaknesses, so I'll just kind of go. I'm sorry, I can't even remember those. Do you know the weaknesses of July?
No.
I'm gonna ask that question of the ones they listed. Are any of those a yes?
Negative.
Okay. Do you know the seraphs attending these angels?
Negative.
Okay. Does she know her own seraphs?
Negative.
Okay.
Makes sense. Fuck. Oh, man.
What the fuck was that?
Hmm?
Sorry,
What?
my phone made a weird noise. Like
Yeah, it kind of picked up on the mic.
what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
But
Like,
The funny
fuck?
thing is, you sounded like the guy that goes, "What the fuck knuckles is this?"
Oh, I didn't ask it about Alvera. Does she know the angels that were on or in charge of Alvera?
No.
Okay.
Actually, that's wrong.
Were they?
That's wrong. She does. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Also, wasn't Artsworth supposed to be Parthenon?
Supposed to be what?
Parthenon. Name of the ship.
Was it?
I just remember from the flashback of Dold that Auschwitz was originally called
yeah.
Parthenon.
Oh yeah.
Maybe they had like two different names. Maybe
We could ask Dold when we could speak to Dold about that.
maybe those were the code names for the communication specifically, which is why Sheen remembers them like this.
Mm.
Yes, there it is. Alvara was originally overlooked by the angel. Sheen will reach out towards the parchment and will write the name Valdon, the record keeper.
Fuck.
Damn.
Seriously said, I will look over at Havar's, and then she'll actually look kind of puzzled. So the note that I had from the Taladani Guild on Arist is Valdon was not visiting per se, but was not part of the original colonization ships. She'll look back up to Sheen. Did Alvera arrive at the same time as the other 7 ships?
Yes.
How
Did it
odd.
depart at the same time?
Sheen does not respond to that question.
The notes I have of ours says Valdon was sent here to investigate, to check on Band, to understand what had happened.
Where did you find this information?
The Taladani Mages Guild on Arist.
But Sheen seems to think that Valdan was as part of the colony.
Indeed.
Something doesn't add up.
Perhaps we ought to speak to Valdan about such.
And frankly, I would trust an angel's logic over a Taladani master.
I mean, she was there.
I don't think we'll find any, well, she'll pause a little bit. Look back. July. The amount of colonists that were on the Magus Guard ship. So now that she knows that it's 40,000 colonists total. She's trying to get an estimate of how many colonists were on Magus Guard. So I'll play the same numbers game until I get there. How many colonists did July watch die?
Sheen does not answer that question.
Okay. Do I get numbers for any of the colonies ships on how, like, how the 40,000 divides between them?
No.
Okay. She will ask the one that's more personal for her. The colonists from Grey Grum, which ship were they on?
I'm trying to think if she would know that.
I'm gonna ask the same one for Storvex too, for Milu.
And it's thundering outside. Jesus Christ.
I don't think she'd know that, so she does not respond.
Okay.
Would it be easier to direct further questions to, like, Dold or Beatorn?
I think I'm just about out of questions. She'll actually look up at Sheen and ask in a different way. What is it that you think I should know? She'll hold out her paper.
Ooh.
Sheen will reach down, hover her hand over the paper, and it will say a single word: yourself.
She'll give a genuine smile up to Sheen. Thank you. Right before she goes to walk away, she'll actually look back. Do you recognize me?
No.
She'll look at Havaris. I have nothing else to ask at this point.
He will look to Sheen with a determined look on his face. Thank you, Sheen. You are no longer alone in this mess.
It will salute Havaris. your Pokemon collection grows.
Fuck yeah.
All right,
Gotta catch them all.
we are at time, so we'll just call it.
GG's.
Yep.
Good stuff.
Damn.
Lots
Oh,
of
these
stuff.
fucking these angels probably have so much lore in them. Fuck.
Oh
There
yeah.
is a lot.
I mean, this whole storyline is basically ages old. God.
That's so awesome. GG's, y'all.
Hell yeah. Thanks for watching, chat
Damn.
room. Thanks for supporting the channel. I will see you guys at check the
fan
announcement,
art?
make sure I don't lie. Oh, is there fan art? Is there?
Is there?
I didn't
Like
see
memes and stuff.
Mimes.
Memers?
There indeed some mimes.
Oh, okay. Some maymays? Okay, we'll do some maymays then. Go double check the.
Some of them are funny.
Oh my god. Not that looks at former gnome.
Do you guys mind if I go lay down? I'm so tired.
Yeah, go ahead. Nate.
Sure, yeah.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
man.
Yeah.
Catch you later.
Take care.
Thank you, guys.
Gotcha.
We unite at 5.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 Okay, I believe you. Rock your body in time. Walking the line. Yes. Looks at former no. Are you gonna be comfortable with casual racism?
That's the best kind.
Oh shit! And then, yes, my people. When the moonshine hits.
That's some good shit right there.
Some good shit.
I'm gonna make use of that one day.
I wonder if the Gasp remembers how much of an alcoholic he was.
And it's that dancing meme freaking. it's that she.
Nice hit on my servant. Open your mind, and I'll transport you to another realm. What the
By
fuck?
open your mind, I mean touch my tentacle.
Oh my god, look at this thing on the right. What the fuck is that? Open your mind. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel. I'll see you guys at 5 EST for bonus community.